So it's the beginning of 2020, it's a brand new year, and there's a lot of people out there wondering what is the best way to get into DJing. Maybe it's a New Year's resolution to start the hobby, or maybe you've just got some Christmas money left over and you're wanting to know where is best to spend it. Well, today we're going to break down in this video our pick of all the best beginner equipment in 2020. So you're in the market for a new piece of DJ equipment and it's your first piece of DJ equipment. Now it's best to look and explore all the options. There's many different platforms, manufacturers and softwares to choose from when looking at getting into DJing. But the main thing to remember is the majority of them all do the same thing. We're all here to mix music together in a creative and fun way. Now, if this is your first piece of hardware you're looking at, the first thing you should be doing is looking at what platform you want to get into. Now, most people will already have maybe a laptop at home or an iPad and an iPhone at home. So we're going to look at it in the way of which platform to start with. If you've already got a laptop, there's no point running out and buying a new one just for DJing, and the same goes for an iPad. So decide which is going to be best piece of hardware to buy with your platform of choice. To begin with though, we're going to take a look at the iPad. So you've already got an iPad at home and you're wanting to know how to start DJing with it. Well, luckily enough, there is a wealth of applications out there that you can download free of charge and just start DJing with the music already on the iPad or via streaming services. By far and away, the best one on there at the moment is an app called algoriddim. Now, algoriddim DJ is a free download, but you can subscribe to the professional version where you get more features like 4 decks, video DJing and much more. Not exactly necessary for a beginner DJ who's just starting out, but if you do want to go ahead and download that, it starts from $4.50 a month here in the UK, or you can pay yearly at $36.99. Now, you can start DJing with algoriddim DJ just with your finger. You don't even need to download and own your own music collection, because if you have a Spotify premium subscription, you can actually link that to algoriddim DJ and start DJing with your music straight from Spotify. However, we always recommend getting a controller. Using your fingers all right just to get by, but you really want some tactile feel and, to nudge your tracks forward and backwards. It's best to actually get some jog wheels on the go. Now, 2 of the best controllers for algoriddim DJ actually come from the same company, Pioneer DJ. The most entry one here, the Pioneer DDJ200, retails at just £139 here in the UK. It does have its drawbacks. It is the most entry level controller you can buy from Pioneer DJ. Pioneer DJ being the biggest and most popular brand of DJ hardware equipment at the moment out there. It looks just like the bigger controllers on the market, but it's lacking any audio ports. So the audio from this controller is actually outputted by your iPad or your iPhone. You can use this on your iPhone as well. So that is a little bit of a drawback, because you're going to have a maze of cables coming out of your iPad. But for your money, what you are getting is a full free band EQ, performance pads and jog wheels that are touch sensitive, so you can actually scratch on them should you wish. Pioneer DJ do create their own app for the DDJ200. It only works on iPhone at the moment, but it does give you the ability to change the mode of the pads down at the bottom, but it is limited just to the DDJ200, which is a bit of a shame. We prefer using the DDJ200 with the algoriddim DJ app on iPad, but on the iPhone, the other WeDJ app is out there and it's free of charge, so you get that bundled with the controller itself. If this is a little bit too small for you, it may be worth looking at its bigger brother. This is the Pioneer DDJ 400. It retails at £249 here in the UK and has the advantage of having a full sound card on board. So you can plug this in just with a USB cable. You will need adapters for the iPad if you are going to wire it into the iPad. So check out our guide on how to do so in the top right hand corner here. Please note the DDJ200 just connects via Bluetooth, but this, having a sound card on board, this uses a USB cable, which is a lot better sound quality, allows you to plug in your headphones and your speakers easily. You can even plug in a microphone to this controller. The controller also benefits from having better performance pads, and you can change the mode of them on the fly on the controller itself. The Pioneer DDJ 400 can also be plugged into a laptop for use with rekordbox, and we'll get onto that now. So if you have a laptop and you want to get started on your laptop rather than the iPad, these two controllers can still be of use to you. You can plug the DDJ200 in with a USB cable straight to your computer and it will unlock rekordbox performance mode. This is a free download from Pioneer DJ. It would normally come locked, so you'd have to buy a serial code to unlock the software, but as soon as you plug in either of these controllers, it unlocks that software for you to use. Now, we wouldn't really recommend the DDJ200 for use with the laptop. Again, it comes down to the fact there's no sound card on this controller, which makes it better for portable solutions with the iPad, messing around in your bedroom and whatnot. It's a good laugh with your headphones on and stuff, but for DJing with your laptop, we would recommend going with the DDJ400, just that bit more professional. When you are using it with the laptop, you can use the streaming capabilities within rekordbox DJ, so you don't need a massive music library to get yourself started. You can use SoundCloud Go or Beatport Link, and there's more streaming partners being announced soon for rekordbox DJ. Now, the only reservation we have with the DDJ400 and rekordbox DJ is that it's a very powerful piece of software, which is great for being able to progress with the DDJ400. However, rekordbox can be a very confusing software if you delve into all the settings and performance features. It's very easy to get overwhelmed in that software, and we do find when you're learning to DJ, it's best to start with the simple things like beat matching, and then moving on to phrases and moving on to, like, you know, mastering your EQ and things like that before you start messing around with key shifting, piano modes. You know, there's a lot going on in this software, and it's very easy to get distracted with this software platform. However, that said, at £249, unlocking all the performance features of rekordbox DJ means that the software will really grow with you as a DJ, and you can go from beginner to intermediate to advanced and never really have to advance from the DDJ400 if you didn't want to. I mean, there's bigger and better controllers out there which allow easier access to the performance features, but this can actually perform with the rekordbox and do the majority of what rekordbox is capable of. So it's a great controller to start with and build yourself up. Moving on to Serato. Now, Serato is world known as one of the leading DJ softwares out there in the world, favored by turntablists such as DJ Jazzy Jeff. Serato is well known for its great DVS support and turntablist market. Now, if you want to get started in the world of Serato, there are many controllers out there, and majority of the beginner controllers come with the free version Serato, which is called Serato DJ Lite. We have the SB3 controller here, made by Pioneer DJ, so that's why it looks familiar to the last controller we've just looked at. It also retails at £249 here in the UK, and it unlocks Serato DJ Lite free of charge. All you need to do is plug in the controller and the software will automatically unlock, and you can start playing straight away. Now, this controller has some very clever features inside it. It features a pad scratch mode, so DJ Jazzy Jeff has recorded some scratches into the performance pads down at the bottom, which you can then play with. You can actually have Jazzy Jeff scratch your patterns for you, but then you can then go try and learn them patterns on the other side. Serato DJ Lite also allows the capability of streaming, so you can stream from Tidal or SoundCloud Go if you don't already have a music library to start DJing with, so you can get started straight away if you have either of those streaming partners subscriptions. And to be honest, the SB3 is much like the 400 that we've just looked at. It features the same microphone ports. You can plug in your headphones and your speakers straight away to this controller and get started with the majority of the features. Now, you can use this controller with Serato DJ Pro if you wish to unlock the more advanced version of the software. You can do for an extra cost, but we really like the fact that Serato DJ Lite is like an introductory software. It doesn't boggle you with too many performance features. It gives you a few, but only a few. It basically allows you to go from a beginner DJ to an intermediate one, and then when you want to take that jump from intermediate to advanced, you can then go on and pay for the bigger software. But as it stands, you know, you're going to learn the basics here and not get too confused with what's going on with key shifts and things like that you don't really need to know at this moment in time. If £249 is a bit too much for you with the SB3, it's worth looking at this. the Hercules DJ Control Starlight. Now this is easily the smallest and cheapest controller here that we're showing you today at just £70 here in the UK. This controller actually allows you to plug in the headphones and the speakers via 3.5mm jack, and allows you to do much of what you can do on this controller here. We've got 4 performance pads per deck, touch sensitive jog wheel, so you can still scratch on this. A very basic EQ system with a filter / bass control. We've got trim knobs for the volume, so you can mix, and of course we've got a fully functional crossfader. Great advantage of this little controller is actually that underneath of it lights up, and you can change between a few different modes. So you can have this controller flash on the downbeat, so you can know when to get your beat matching in time. And you can also get it to flash on different sides for the different decks. So if you're left deck, it'll flash on the beat for the left deck and the right deck. And then you know, just by looking at the controller, when the lights are flashing together, that you're actually getting it in time. Great little performance features for learning to DJ. We really like this controller, and it's by easily, far and away, the cheapest and most portable controller that we've pretty much ever seen. It's a great little device, and only £70. It's a great way of getting it into Serato DJ Lite. It unlocks the software just as this bigger controller does. Finally, we're going to speak about TRAKTOR. Now, TRAKTOR is well known amongst the tech DJs out there and the house producers as being one of the most long-standing platforms in DJ software. Now, they recently unveiled a new line of controllers just a couple of years ago. This is the TRAKTOR Control S2 Mark III. This is retailing at £249, just like the other beginner controllers we've looked at. And this is by far and away the best built out of all the controllers we've shown today. It's really chunky. The knobs and the jog wheels and the faders feel absolutely brilliant. It's really, really well built. However, TRAKTOR, the software, has been left behind a little bit. TRAKTOR Pro 3, although extremely capable, again, just like rekordbox DJ, this software, you can start DJing with it and continue DJing with it until you're a very, very advanced DJ. It's a very powerful piece of software. It doesn't feature advanced management, advanced library management, and it doesn't feature streaming inside it. So unlike the other softwares we've shown here today where you can stream in, you can't use TRAKTOR Pro 3 to do that. However, there is another app called TRAKTOR DJ 2. This app is also free. You can download it and you can use the S2 with it as well. Now, this does allow you to stream from SoundCloud, but again, it's very, very limited. You can only DJ the basics of DJing. You can only do the basics of DJing within TRAKTOR DJ 2, and then you will have to manually go back, install TRAKTOR Pro 3, or maybe, you know, have them both installed at the same time, and start with TRAKTOR Pro 3 once you've built up your music library and you're ready to progress to the next level. TRAKTOR Pro 3 is really, really well loved by house DJs out there and tech DJs for its remix decks, its great sounding effects, and people that really want to manipulate sound will always go with TRAKTOR. So maybe you need to look at what you want to do as a DJ, where you stand and who your idols are, and where you want to take your music and your DJing, and maybe that will help you decide between TRAKTOR, Serato and rekordbox when DJing with a laptop. But this is a great, great controller. It's just a shame the software isn't up to scratch with the other platforms at the moment. And there we have it, some of the best DJ controllers you can buy in 2020. Now, please do note this has been recorded at the beginning of 2020 in January, so there may be new products that come out in this year. If they do, don't worry, subscribe to this channel. We will have reviews and performances on those controllers sometime soon, do not worry. Stay subscribed to this channel for more videos like this. If you're wanting to get into DJing and you haven't built up your music library just yet, click the link in the top right hand corner, or check out the link in the comments below, and we will link you to our free music pack and our free lessons as well. So we'll have a few free lessons in there for you. If you're wanting to take your DJing to the next level and you're serious about wanting to get into this, we do have a full range of DJ education courses on all these platforms on our website, so check them out, www.wearecrossfader.co.uk, and you can check out all our courses and DJ education in there. And yeah, these are our pick. Let us know in the comments which one is right for you. We hope to see you in another video sometime soon. Thanks for checking us out, and we'll catch you in another one. Cheers.